What's up, guys? Jacob Ober here. We're gonna discuss Game 5 of the NLCS today. The Brewers fall 5-2, and they fall into a 3-2 deficit after the loss. Boy, this was a tough one. Clayton Kershaw was the big factor today. He held the Brewers in check, allowed only one run through 7 innings, struck out 9. That was the big reason why the Brewers lost this game. And to be honest with you, though, I mean, I'm not really sure whether it was Kershaw or just the Brewers being unable to produce. I mean, their offense, especially over the past 2 games, has just been abysmal to watch. It's just been so tough to watch this team play, especially on the offensive end. Their at-bats have been not very good. I mean, they're having a hard time working the count. They're swinging away at the first pitch. And, I mean, it's an ugly, ugly showing, and now the Brewers are a game away from being eliminated in a series that you really think the Brewers could have actually won by now. I mean, I legitimately think the Brewers should have already won this series, but they have given up some big hits and some big moments, and they have been unable to come up with the big hits and the big moments, and that's the difference in the series right now. I think the Brewers have outplayed the Dodgers in all facets of the game thus far this series, but I mean, it's baseball, and that's just how it works. And now the Brewers got to go home and win 2 in a row to win the series, and it's not impossible. I mean, it's happened many times before. That's for certain. There has been teams who have gone back home with home field advantage and won the final 2 games of the series to go to the World Series or win the World Series. It's happened many times before. It actually happened to the Brewers once in the '82 World Series. They had a 3-2 lead, and then they had to face St. Louis, I think. I think St. Louis actually had the home field advantage in that series. I'm not sure, but St. Louis won the final 2, and Milwaukee lost the series. I mean, it's not, you don't even have to go back that far to find the last time that a team has come back from a 3-2 deficit. The Astros did it last league championship series, last ALCS, where they came back home to face the Yankees and won the final 2 to go to the World Series. And we all know how that turned out. The Astros ended up winning the World Series. So certainly not out of the realm of possibility. And we saw this team just recently come off of a 12-game winning streak. So 2 in a row does not seem like an impossible task, especially now since the Dodgers don't have Kershaw on the mound again. And I mean, the Dodgers starting pitching thus far, I mean, it's been really good in some cases and not so good in some other cases. So, and it's all got to come down to the Brewers, especially at the top of the order coming up. I mean, I think Yelich, Kane, and Braun were all... No, Braun had a hit. I'm pretty sure Braun had a hit. Yeah, but, I mean, there's a lot of offers across the board today. Yelich and Kane had a good game. I'm sorry, my memory is all jumbled up, but Yelich had a not-so-great game again. I mean, he's only 3 for 20 in the NLCS thus far, which is really disappointing. Hopefully, he can get it going for the final 2 games. The Brewers are going to have their 2 best starters on the mound. They're going to have Miley tomorrow and Chacin for Game 7 if it goes to that, if it gets to that point. So, the series is not over. It's within the realm of possibility. I mean, I know I said a lot of stuff last night after the loss, and I was really not feeling that great about the series, and I'm really not feeling that great about it right now. I mean, the Dodgers have all the momentum. The Brewers are coming back home for the final 2 games, but I mean, they've got to do something, and they got to change something fast, because the way they're playing right now, they're not a team that looks like they can win 2 in a row versus anybody right now. So, anyways, though, guys, I'll keep it brief. That's all I really have to say in this video. So, thanks for watching, you guys. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll have my reactions to Game 6 and Game 7 when they happen, and we'll see what happens at that point. Hopefully it'll be positive reactions for both of those games, and we'll be celebrating a trip to the World Series. If not, then we've got a long off-season ahead of us, because that would be a real crusher if the Brewers aren't able to pull this one out. So, anyways, though, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Brewers!